best result possible. If you are injured in a car crash, call the Barnes Firm now for your free consultation.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. Some breaking news, a live look at the U.S. Supreme Court in a moment here, where two major rulings were issued this morning to close out the latest term. One of the cases concerning the fate of President Biden's student loan forgiveness program. We'll have a live report from Washington.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Erin Myers here at LAX, where officials are expecting it to be extremely busy this 4th of July travel period. We're also seeing cancellations and delays. I'll tell you what you need to know coming up.
Good morning. I'm Jessica Holmes. New details about the man seen defacing one of the new 7 wonders of the world in a viral video recorded by an Orange County man.
Good morning. I'm Sam Rubin. Brand new here at 10 o'clock. It all comes down to today. Do the actors and the producers sort it out or not? There are new developments this hour. We'll talk about them. Plus, we'll remember the great Alan Arkin. And some local heroes are here. They're going prime time. It's an NBC series all about the latest and greatest with firefighters and rescue workers, 2 of them live on our set.
All right, the morning's moving along, but the clouds aren't in many areas. If you're hanging out at the beach, you're going, where's the sun? It's cold out here. And that's the way it's going to be, unfortunately, for the next couple of days. If you're hanging out in the desert, you're going to be going, man, I'm boiling. 73 coastal, downtown Los Angeles with a high of 79. 98 in the San Fernando Valley. 106 for the high desert. Inland Empire at 100 degrees. And Orange County Inland at 85 degrees. Jessica, back to you.
We begin this hour with breaking news out of Ontario, where a pedestrian was hit and killed by a cement truck. Rich Prickett overhead in Sky 5 with the latest.
Hi, Jessica. Yeah, good morning. It's in the city of Ontario. It's the eastbound 60 on-ramp here at Archibald, where a cement truck struck what appears to be a bicyclist here at about 8:30 this morning. The driver of the cement mixer did stay here on scene. We are seeing a portion of a bicycle that still remains underneath it. But again, the on-ramp to the eastbound 60 at Archibald will remain closed for this fatality investigation. Live in Sky 5, I'm Rich Prickett. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
Rich, thank you. Also here at the top of the 10, breaking news. The U.S. Supreme Court has finished its term by issuing 2 decisions that will impact millions of Americans. The court's conservative majority struck down President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan and ruled in favor of a Colorado web designer who refused service to same-sex couples. KTLA's Trevor Shirley, live in Washington, D.C. with more for us. Trevor, good morning.
Frank, good morning to you as well. The court leaving some of its most consequential decisions of this term to the last day today, including its final ruling on the legality of President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness effort. In a 6-3 ruling, the court struck down President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program. The decision came down along the court's ideological lines. The program would have forgiven up to $10,000 per individual borrower and was estimated that effort would have cost the country around $400 billion. Several states had sued over the program, and with this decision, the court decided the president does not have the authority to forgive that kind of federal debt under his pandemic emergency powers.
How did the majority read this? They have authority.
In a second closely watched case, the court ruled 6-3 that a Colorado website designer cannot be forced to make a wedding website for a same-sex couple if doing so violates her religious beliefs. At issue was a Colorado state public accommodations law. The designer said she shouldn't be forced to accommodate designing for a wedding that did not align with her religious beliefs. The court agreed with her in a first-of-its-kind ruling. Justice Gorsuch, writing for the majority, said, quote, Colorado seeks to force an individual to speak in ways that align with its views, but defy her conscience about a matter of major significance. While Justice Sotomayor in her dissent wrote, quote, today the court, for the first time in its history, grants a business open to the public a constitutional right to refuse to serve members of a protected class. And we are expecting President Joe Biden to make remarks on these rulings at some point later on this afternoon. In the meantime, the court's work for this term has wrapped up, but the justices are expected to start hearing cases again later this year. That's the latest here from Washington. We're live at the Supreme Court. We'll send it back to you guys in LA.
Thousands of local hotel workers could walk off the job amid this busy 4th of July holiday weekend. 62 hotels in Los Angeles and